Hey YouTube, today's video is about how to get an ember with a hand drill. From my point of view, there are two key facts. The first one is you need the right material. What works for a bow drill doesn't mean that it works for a hand drill. And the second key fact is that during the drilling that you don't waste your energy in the beginning. I brought some material for you out here, and first I want to talk about the board for a hand drill set. For a hand drill set, the board can be basically any type of wood that works for bow drills. For example, bosswood, larch wood, I guess most pine wood will work, cottonwood. And this here is the unknown type of wood. It just feels right. It's soft and it's really dry. And so I tested it and it worked. And cedar will work for a board. I brought for you a whole bunch of spindles out here, and the material for the spindle is a bit more tricky. I would recommend that you don't go for real wood. I would recommend for a spindle something like yucca, or this one here is a mullein spindle, young mullein. And this spindle here is old mullein. And I got a whole bunch of spindles that is made from bifus. They will all work. Horseweed will work. And elder should work as well. All of this material for the spindle is with a soft core beside the yucca. But I would go, if you search for material for a hand drill spindle, I would go for something with a soft core, like this one here. Have a closer look. All of this stuff is not growing in the middle of the forest. All of this stuff is growing outside of the forest or beside the forest. Most of them, like bifus and mullein and yucca and stuff like this, you can find it somewhere beside the road maybe. About the shape of the spindle. For me personally, the perfect spindle is like this one. The bottom side is in the diameter like your pinky, or something in between your pinky and this finger. And the top side is in the diameter maybe like a pencil. The reason for this is because with these skinny spindles like this one, you are going to drill through the board really quickly, so you might not get an ember from it. And a big spindle like this one, like this mullein spindle, is a little bit hard to drill with it because of the big diameter, but it is possible to get an ember with it. And this one, this perfectly one with, or this almost perfectly one with the right size, with the right shape, got the advantage that you got exactly the right diameter here on the bottom part, but during the drilling, you're drilling here on the top part, and you get more spins out of a hand stroke. So for example, if you have one hand stroke from here to here, with this bottom side you can make maybe 1, 2, maybe 2 to 3 spins. With this skinny side of the spindle you can make maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can make the spindle maybe spinning 5 times with one hand stroke. And that gives you a little advantage. So I personally like this shape for a hand drill spindle. And once you got your material for your hand drill set, make sure that it is really dry. It has to be 100% dry, or else it won't work. So if you are just beginning and you don't even know if your materials will work, you can trick a little bit. Just put a piece of charcoal into the hole of your board. This piece of charcoal will give you more friction. That helps a little bit. And now get your hand drill set ready. First of all, I'm going to carve a little hole into the board. Not very deep. This is enough just to center the hand drill in the beginning. And now you have to adjust to set the hand drill to the board. So I'm just going to drill into it for a few seconds. Okay, did you see it smoking already? So that's good. The hand drill and the board fits together right here. And now I have to carve a notch so that all of the hot dust will be collected on one point. You should stop with the notch a little bit before you reach the center of this hole. Just a little bit before. Like this one. Okay, the hand drill set is now ready to use. So I'm going to try to get an ember with it. Just get something like 2 leaves or just anything and put it under the notch of your hole here. Okay. Now it is important that you don't waste your energy. Start slowly. Maybe you have to do slowly less as that for a minute. Just to heat up your hand drill set. And in between I sometimes do a little bit faster to see if there's any smoke coming. Yeah, there's smoke coming now. So now I'm going to make it faster without the floating technique. And now it smokes a lot. So now you have to give everything. Speed up. Okay, that's it. And now just transfer it to your bird's nest and blow it into flame. I'm not going to do that now because fire is here in summertime prohibited. With this ember you don't have to hurry. The ember will last for 2 minutes, 3 minutes or even more. So make it slowly, or else you're gonna make it twice. So, all in all, it's not that hard to get a hand drill ember, as long as you got the right material, and it has to be 100% dry. And don't hurry. Don't waste your energy in the beginning of the drilling. Okay YouTube, thank you for watching. Please check out my other friction fire videos on my channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.